I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out. I can't fucking work under these conditions! Are we live yet? Are we live yet? Are we live yet? Please tell me we're live yet. Are we live yet? We're live. At here, I wanna die. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Charlie, please shut up!
He was #1.
Hi, Daryl. My dog won't stop barking. My head is fucking pounding. I haven't had dinner. How are you doing today? No, I was first. Zane, I'm sorry to say. It's not
Listen
true.
with me
I'm
to the memories.
I'm gonna crash the fuck out. This is not the day for this, Charlie!
4 big guys, and they bust out my eyes. They eat my ass just like apple pie. If they keep fucking me like this, I might just cry.
Listen with me to the memories.
Phoenix really did a hat gamble while I'm not here. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that redeem. Methinks. Holy shit.
They really are.
Charlie starts
cute.
barking again. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Okay, hi Daryl, hi Killer, hi Zane, hi Icy, hi Phoenix, hi Petra. How are we doing today? Yeah, Peter. Wagon. Migraine, I feel that. I don't actually have a headache, but like, I'm like one incident away from putting a bullet through my head, and I'd consider that a headache.
Thank goodness.
With 2 little sleep 3 days in a row. Didn't think that would work. Did it actually? Because it doesn't even show it on mobile. Yeah, it didn't show that it worked. Watching on mobile while I rest a bit more than my usual. Nice. Egg day. What?
No rush. Emptying your mind is a good way to relax as well.
Oh, and Charlie's barking again. And Charlie's barking again.
Have some sunshine.
And Charlie's barking again. I can't under these conditions.
Meet again.
You said you have an egg day.
Your time to shine. Night falls.
Crash out from Phoenix is
Good night.
missing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet. I don't know if I will at this point.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Charlie's still barking. Charlie's still barking. Charlie's still barking. Charlie's still barking. I'm gonna have work at 11 tomorrow, so... On the bright side, I have Monday off. It's a little late at this point, but it's better than nothing. A lot of side quest on Automata later. Yeah! Charlie's still barking at nothing. Still barking at nothing. She's still barking at nothing. The mythical 24-hour stream. Petra?
Treat our guests nicely. Night
You're gonna
falls.
deadass have to pay me like $1,000 if you want me to not. If you want me to do a 24-hour stream, I'm being deadass.
Riding the west wind, away we go!
$1,000 right now will make it happen. I'll call in sick tomorrow. No? Well, I guess you don't care that much about a 24-hour stream, Petra.
Show me the way.
Hate to see it. Oh, okay, none of these pieces are gonna be good. I understand. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, of course.
Have some sunshine. Till we meet again. Your time to shine.
Oh, but yeah, so last
Night
night,
falls.
I bought a pair of earbuds from work because they were on clearance. They have not worked at all.
Riding the west wind, away we go! Embrace a
And since
new
they're on
life.
clearance, I can't do a return. But they're a pair of Beats, but they were on like super giga clearance because they came out in like 2023. So I got them for like $50 when they were originally like 200. But it's like, oh yeah, noise cancellation. Yeah, I kind of want that so I can deal with the dogs barking and everything. And then they don't work. It's fine. These pieces are fucking atrocious. Holy shit. And I brought them to work today because my coworker has a pair of like something similar, and she has no reason why. Stop having fun. She's not having fun. She's barking outside because something exists.
Treat our guests nicely.
There's a reason why it's $15. No, Petra. It was originally 200. It was on clearance because no one was buying it. So I got it for like 50, 60.
Embrace a new life.
They're still barking.
Dispel
And have I mentioned,
stir the sky.
dealing with these dogs is miserable when my brother is barely ever fucking home?
Show me the way.
The amount of piss and shit I have had to clean up between today and yesterday. I'm gonna peel my skin off. It's fine though. It's fine, but it's fine though. It's fine though. Did I mention it's fine though? Because it's fine though. I'm sorry, thank you, Phoenix.
Have some sunshine.
Till we meet again.
Your time to shine. Night falls.
Good night.
Good night. Riding the west wind,
Away.
away we go! Embrace a new life. Dispel the gloom.
Restore the pies.
Skies. Show me the way.
But yeah, I'm also very tired. Because I thought I was going to have work at, like 11 today. At like 9 o'clock, I texted my boss, I'm like, hey, so you never like told me whether I'm working this shift that I'm scheduled for or I'm covering my coworker's shift. He's like, oh, shit, sorry. Yeah, you're good to work your normal shift. I'm like, okay. And I went back to sleep. And I feel like I barely slept. Oh, I was going to wake up at 2. Because I worked at like 4. I was going to wake up at 2, maybe do some shit around the house, let the dogs out before going to work. I updated my phone last night, trying to get these fucking stupid earbuds to work. Whatever update it did went, what if, like, what if you, like, no longer have sound on your notifications? What if, like, you don't hear phone calls now? What if you, what if your alarm doesn't make noise? Which is fucking strange, because afterwards, no, like, several alarms before that it made noise. Because I set an alarm for, like, whatever time to let the dogs out, set an alarm for whatever time to check to make sure I have work. But that 2 o'clock alarm, it just said, ah, fuck it. And Sea Cleaner's opening up. Fuck you! Okay, Sea Cleaner's done.
Have some sunshine. Rise and shine.
Yeah, so that's how my day's been.
Night falls.
Good night.
Good night. Riding the west wind, away we go! Embrace a new life. Dispel the gloom. Restore the
Your
skies.
day's been great, Max.
Show me the way.
Yeah, Peter. Uh-huh. Faux show. And yeah, I've not had food all day. So that's gonna add to this. Dog Expedition is heat, I've heard. I'm assuming you got it today, Killer? Have you seen my honk? No, Knight, I have not.
Happy birthday.
Please kill yourself.
to you. Happy
Go one stream without making a honk joke, in quotes, and then putting a hat on my head.
birthday, dear Master.
Go one stream, I fucking dare you.
Happy birthday to all.
Oh, that remind me. Oh no.
They really?
No Game Pass. Today's my birthday. Petra! I guess I wear the hat all day today then. That means I can turn off Hat Gamble. Petra, you're so generous. How generous of you to have your birthday today so I can turn off the Hat Gamble. How truly generous of you. And Knight tries to take credit for Petra's birthday. I think that's a ban. I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked, I think, yeah, that's definitely a ban. Now I'll leave the Hat Gamble on. Gifts for all. If it gets taken off Game Pass, I'm buying it though. Shit is only $50 compared to all the other shit out there right now. Yeah, everything I've seen seems good about it. Gifts for all. Petra, did you bring birthday presents for everyone? I'll take food right now. The bar is in hell. I bring my wishes for everyone except for Epstein and maybe Hitler and maybe some others. What do you mean, and maybe Hitler? Is Hitler on the fence for you, Petra? Do you want me to PayPal to you directly under the money for like something under 20 from not IHOP? Damn, we are attacking James once more. I don't even know what I'd get, to be honest with you. I guess it's probably between, what, like Wendy's, Raisin Cane's, pizza from either Pizza Hut, Papa John's, or Domino's. I think Little Caesars is closed by now. I think they close at 10. Or no, wait, what was it that Eli said? I think he said on weekdays they close that early. Little Caesars. Oh, they close at midnight tonight. Okay. So I do have options, I guess. Max can't eat until he hugs Fen Fen. Oh, claim all. It's actually kind of fucking vile that they have a cavern double event right after announcing, hey, there's gonna be like a really good fucking thing to get relics. It's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. How long is it up for? $8 days? Okay, that's fine. They just want you to have fodder. True. Hi, Devin. How goes it?
Guy with the rainbow bridge.
Oh, but yeah. So I never actually explained what was wrong with the earbuds. It says to pair them,
Stir the skies.
you open the case with the earbuds in them, right?
Relax.
It paired right now.
Rebels, your
But
cries rise.
the millisecond I take the earbuds out of the case, you know, to use them as earbuds, it disconnects.
Have some sunshine.
I can't even tell if it's fully disconnected right now. What happened to Hat Game? Well, it's Petra's birthday, so I'm wearing the hat all day.
Time to say bye.
Let me pull up a random fuck-ass YouTube video. Let's see.
Show me the way.
Yep, nope, so that didn't work.
All will be swept away by the wind.
And at one point, I got the earbuds to work in the case.
Relax.
I don't know what I did.
Sunshine.
Fuck off, man. I'm just
Time
gonna
to say bye.
refund it immediately. No, I am not in the mood for this game, Devin. Mostly because you're activating Petra with this.
Skies.
Stand still.
But so,
Show me the way.
it syncs, or pairs, or whatever. Like right now it says that it's connected. Right now on my Bluetooth it says it's connected. Oh, and now it says it's not connected. I didn't do anything. Oh, it's connected now. Is it gonna stay connected? I guess so.
Smash Bros.
Nope, it didn't fucking work. So they're not even playing in the case. So that's another great thing. Oh, okay. What if I put it to this? Turn off automatic ear detection. Oh.
Enabling switching between.
Okay, well, it worked for a moment. It worked again. Yeah, so they're playing in the case. The second I take this out of the case, it's not gonna care. It's not gonna give a shit. Yeah, it doesn't care. It doesn't. Fuck, God damn it. It's fine, though. It's fine. Did I mention it's fine? Because it's fine. It's completely and utterly fine. Just read my bedtime story. Minecraft mod where it paused the game and play Fonk randomly. I thought South Park made it up. The 6-7 meme. Yeah. Oh. One more time. But how are you doing, Devin?
Your cries
It's Petra is pulling up Wikipedia for this shit. We are cooked.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Stand still.
But yeah, so I guess tomorrow I'll bring it to Best Buy, see if they can do fucking
Time
anything.
to say bye. Boom.
And if not, I go fuck myself, I guess.
Your cries rise. Stand still.
Show me the way. Be intoxicated.
say bye. Boom.
Have some sunshine.
Oy, oy, oy.
Relax.
Can I watch that? No.
In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
Stand still. Time to say bye.
Petra, you don't know that. They could have had a gun to their head.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Relax.
One more time.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Show me the way. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Stand still. Time to say bye.
Petra, you're getting reminded of a lot of things.
Have some sunshine.
Relax.
Show me the way.
A piece to upgrade for my fine
Stand
on?
still.
I don't know.
Time to say bye.
I don't know, Walter.
Boom.
In the abyss's
I'd say use the
revels,
event to build a whole character, not to upgrade one character. Use it for, like, starting from scratch, not, like, trying to... Okay,
All will be
okay,
swept
man.
away by the
It's
wind.
fine. It's completely fine. Where's your anchor, Petra? Petra, where's your anchor? Where's your anchor, man?
Restore the skies. Show me the way.
Wait! The link is gone. I'm gonna kill
Time to
myself.
say bye.
I'm gonna take my life. I'm gonna end it.
Boom.
Alright. I'm gonna get my shit done here while Petra tries to find his Enka. While he flails about like a dead fish, dying fish, living fish. I don't know. Close that. Open this. Fine on. Let's see. Attack boots. What speed's he at? He's at 131 on attack boots? Jesus fucking Christ. What? How in the shit? Oh, I see, because you got really good speed rolls. Alright. It could be faster. Are you running Saridra? Because if you're running Saridra, absolutely not. If you're not running Saridra, sure. Of fucking course I run Saridra. I am, what about it? Petra, there's really no point in getting more speed, because it's not really going to get him to a new break point. If anything, I'd say, like, get him pieces with less speed in that case, and just get him, like, one to the point where he's 1 point of, speed above Sunday. Around 150 faster than Sunday. I think, like, the next breakpoint after, like, 134 is, like, some random ass, like, 145 that does nothing. So, honestly, being that much faster than Sunday is not going to get you very far. Follow some people literally just because they have cool emotes that I can mooch off their past followers. Since I never actually watched them, I turn off all notifications. Just got a notification, went over to their page and turned them off. Notifications were already turned off. Of course. But no, I'd probably try to have, like, less crit, or the less, speed, and just get more crit rate. Because nothing in here is getting you, like, free crit rate, right? Yeah, so you're at, like, 84% crit rate. His speed doesn't really matter. I'd say, oh, you mean get more crit. Yeah, more crit rate. His speed does matter, just for, like, optimal, like, getting to an optimal rotation for that first ult. As long as he is a little bit faster than Sunday, it's fine. But that is after Saridra's boost. Like, right now, he's hitting 151. That's so much overkill. Like, that's just unnecessary. So, like, if you can get, like, let's go with, like, this piece. Like, these speed hits are doing nothing for you, really. The crit damage is really good here. That is one issue here, is that, like, you can't get crit rate from this piece. These two pieces got good crit damage rolls. This piece has crit rate to begin with. This piece probably could have rolled a little better in crit rate, but, like, yeah, you have plenty of room to get more crit rate, so, like... But yeah, I'd focus on getting more crit rate. But also, Petra, I wouldn't use the event for, like, fixing Finon. I'd use it for, like, making a whole character that you haven't built yet. Just because they give you everything. Until you got what you want, or, like, the event ends. Remove speed. Crit rate! Crit rate! You have plenty of crit damage, Petra. You have so much crit damage. You need crit rate. You're at 64%. Unless it's Saridra giving us a... What's your team? What is your team? Because I assume Sunday Saridra... Because Sunday's getting you to 84. Basically 85. Total is 85. I'd get to 100. Like, get as close to 100 as possible. After Sunday buff, I mean. Over 100 is overkill. Like, don't get to 100 in or out of battle. Get to 100 in battle. Guaranteed crits is not overkill at all, Petra. If you can get to a point where every attack you have is critting, that's fantastic. But yeah. Charlie's barking at nothing. Charlie is barking at nothing. I was planning to get 220 crit damage. It's probably possible. Probably not a fun thing to get to full crit rate 220 crit damage, but it's probably possible. But rate is always going to be more important. You could have a billion crit damage, and if you miss the crit, it's worthless. You could very easily get like 300, but then if you have no rate, then that crit damage does nothing. And that's why Yanqing fucking hurts my soul. Because I went, oh, what if we make it so your crit rate is like kind of difficult to get? Teehee. But then once you have it, you have like way too much of it. Teehee. 300 crit damage and 5% crit rate dream. Yeah, that's a dream for like Sparkle and Sunday, maybe. Maybe for them, Petra. DPS Sunday. Oh my goodness. Alright, farming and HIA. To the HIA Club. Let's do it. I'll go to this one because he has Orphe and Monato.
Not going to deal with you individually. Apologies.
That's in position.
Stand still. Have a couple more.
Thrust and pierce. Summer memories will give me strength. Feel the rhythm of the waves. Winter strikes to score. Stay on offense. Your weakness has been exposed. My sword, I'll face you. At the beach, Alice Timefield is unstoppable. Feel the sea breeze.
No die. Okay, Light of God here, I guess. Cool. Actually blinding. Hooray, complete. The time field flashbang technique. One minute farm is tedious. Yeah, maybe if you're fucking 12 years old and have ADHD, Petra. Jesus. You actual possum. Happy birthday, by the way. You actual fucking nincompoop. How do you know? Phoenix, don't say anything about how old you are. Twitch will probably ban you. My farm's optimized to be fast, not the fastest, but fast. So just say you're 12. Hooray! Alright, Ashuo. I have faith. It's not a new one. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god, he was born yesterday. No! It can't be! Am I not able to hang out with Vivian more? Because I don't think I have the thing. Yeah, I don't have this yet. Have you done the new event? No, I haven't, Peter. I also haven't eaten. You have to hang out more to increase trust. How do I hang out more? She's not in my phone. Like,
Exclusive antique appraisals workshops available. Reserve your spot now and master the art of
all contacts and she's not here. Playing arcade games, exploring shit she finds around the map. Where the fuck is she then? She should be there. In my phone contacts? At the arcade? Where? You can't just say there. Or is it because she's working that she won't show up?
Good evening. How about winding down with some games after a busy day? Time flies when you're having fun, right? Looking forward to
Could
your
also be a
next
time
visit.
of day thing. Why is this even a feature, bro? Yep, it was a time of day thing. Of course it fucking was. Wait, did I just do the one I already did? What if I go back? What if I go back? Because I think I already did that. Oh. Oh, poo. I did go to the arcade. Here comes a pissed off Max. Yeah, Petra, I'm pissed off because you haven't got me Vivian's engine. Thank you, Devin. Thank you so much.
This is the most
Oh
tasteless
my
video
God.
I've ever done. In 1984, Ronald Reagan announced the Teacher in Space Project, a program that was meant to
I'm
put
so
a
glad
teacher,
YouTube is
the
so
first civilian,
functional.
out
This is
into
not a
space.
full
Not
screen.
only would this give the shuttle program some much-needed publicity, but it also would inspire children to get into those STEM programs. After a year of sorting through thousands of candidates, a winner was decided: Krista McAuliffe, a social studies teacher from New Hampshire. For a few months, McAuliffe was a national star, doing press conferences and talking
How
about
are you
her
for
experience. On the day of the launch, classrooms nationwide were tuned in live to watch this historic launch of the Challenger. And then...
1 minute 15 seconds. Velocity 2,900 feet per second. Altitude 9 nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical
Yeah,
miles.
the Teacher in Space program didn't succeed in actually getting a teacher into space, but it did succeed in traumatizing millions of school kids around the nation, as well as the friends and family of the astronauts who did not deserve this fate. The Challenger was a tragic disaster and an optics nightmare for NASA, but it turns out it could have looked worse. Before there was a plan to send a teacher into outer space, there was an idea to send Big Bird from Sesame Street. Yeah, this isn't a joke, it's real. Look it up.
Hey there, wanna lift? Oh, no thanks. I'm on my way to space!
The Big Bird plan never went further than just initial discussions. Unsurprisingly, there were a lot of apparent problems with the logistics of the whole thing, considering the space shuttle was built to seat humans and not 8-foot-tall Muppets. I just love that someone at NASA really looked at this giant yellow bird and thought, yeah, I'd shove that on a rocket. So here's an idea, just a thought experiment. What if they did? Say in an alternate timeline, the higher-ups at NASA just really pushed for this idea, and the best and brightest in America put their minds together to shoot Big Bird from Sesame
It wouldn't have crashed
Street
if he
into
was
outer
on there.
space.
I'm
Hey,
spoiling the
who's
video.
to say? Maybe they could have done it. They sent men to the moon on technology less advanced than a key fob. Pretty sure those engineers could have figured out how to squeeze this fat bird into a seat. What I'm saying here is that we were only a few key decisions removed
Phoenix.
from Big Bird dying horrendously in a rocket explosion in front of millions of children live on TV. In an alternate timeline, the Challenger explosion is still a horrendous tragedy where 7 real people actually died. It just so happens that one of them is dressed like this. The thing with Muppets is that they aren't treated like puppets. They're treated like real people. When Animal shows up at the Game Awards, nobody is like, oh man, it's the puppeteer playing Animal. No, Jeff Keighley will assuredly stop everything just to go, holy hell, it's Animal, he's here. This means that in the canon of the Muppet universe, and to a lesser extent real life, Big Bird would have died in the Challenger explosion. That would be reality now. And it's not like they can just bring Big Bird back like nothing happened. Jim Henson would retire the character not just out of sheer respect, because holy shit, but because Carol Spinney didn't just play Big Bird. He was Big Bird. The voice, his movements, everything. You know how much work goes into playing a Muppet? It takes like decades of training. They have apprenticeships. They'd have no choice but to retire Big Bird forever. Overall, this entire situation makes the Challenger kind of even more of a PR disaster for the shuttle program. Because yeah, a civilian's death is pretty bad, but NASA dropped the ball so hard they killed a fictional character. Good luck getting them STEM programs now, an absolute Molotov to its reputation. Perhaps this is such an embarrassment it might even cause the program to lose funding. In our timeline following Challenger, they suspended flights for 2 years. But maybe this would be something that makes it suspended forever. Okay, probably not forever, but that funding is certainly getting cut. Maybe the program ends in the early 90s. Who knows? And look, if it did end in the early 90s, I'm gonna tell you something. This would have been a great thing. If you were a kid who was interested in space travel in the early 2000s and you thought shuttles were the coolest thing, me, I was that kid, you might not want to hear this, but the shuttle program was a failure. Not just a failure, it probably set us back decades in space exploration. If they had just cut their losses and ended the shuttle after Challenger, we probably would have been on Mars by now. Oh, what do you know, that's not my script. That's a quote by NASA Administrator Michael D. Griffin. As for Challenger, there was some fear that there was something wrong with the solid rocket boosters, especially the O-rings. And while the SBRs were being redesigned, shuttle launches continued on as normal, despite there being a real fear of what failure could bring. The entire launch around the Challenger was just weird. The morning of the shuttle launch had temperatures of 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That was so cold, there were icicles on the shuttle itself. Yet, NASA was still adamant about going ahead. They delayed the launch multiple times and refused to delay anymore, which is kind of strange for NASA, to be honest. Despite warnings from multiple engineers, despite the O-rings being a known problem, why did the higher-ups still go through with it? What was so important that day for NASA to have a civilian in space? This momentous occasion in American history. Why did the Challenger need to launch on January 28th, 1986? It's kind of strange for NASA to do, to be honest. They never had an issue before delaying a launch. What was just so important about this day for NASA to have the first civilian in outer space? Holy shit, did Reagan cause the Challenger disaster? Before her death, Krista McAuliffe confided in a personal friend that she felt Reagan was using her, but she felt that what she was doing benefited education, so she went along with it. Ronald Reagan personally announced the Teacher in Space program. It seemed to be something that he was actually very interested in. He was never a very hands-on president. If anything, he let those under him make many of the major decisions. And because of that, it makes it very complicated knowing just what he approved and what he didn't. This is Dr. William Robert Graham. Graham had a PhD in electrical engineering, and in 1980 had worked on the Reagan campaign leading up to his election. Following this, he was nominated by the president to be chairman of the General Advisory Committee on Arms Control, a stint that lasted for 3 years before he got another promotion. In 1985, Graham was nominated as the deputy administrator of NASA, soon to be the sole administrator following some internal politics and the resignation of James M. Beggs. Graham was a Reagan lackey. There's no other way to describe him. There isn't much evidence on how much he took orders from the White House, but there is a lot of proof that he made most of his decisions to impress the guy in charge, the guy who gave him his job. Whenever the story of the Challenger is told, it's always that NASA higher-ups just had to launch on that day. Those mysterious higher-ups. It was Graham. We know that Graham had the last say on if the launches went through or not. In fact, he called off the previous launch on the 27th. Yet, despite recommendations from not only his own engineers, but also contractor engineers who worked on the SBRs, he went through anyway. McAuliffe even told the same friend the day before she died that NASA was adamant about launching on the 28th, no matter what. So the question really is why? Why was the 28th the final straw? When the Challenger exploded, the White House was asked if the date of the Union address might have spurred the shuttle to launch. The White House press in response called these allegations sick and dangerous rumors. So how linked was the Challenger to the State of the Union address? It's a question that really has no answer, or at least an answer I'm not going to say with 100% confidence. It makes sense that the Reagan administration would want to talk about this private citizen that was currently orbiting the Earth as sort of a own to the Soviets. We only have a few breadcrumbs to go off of thanks to time and the investigation that came afterward. According to Malcolm McConnell, author of Challenger: A Major Malfunction, he was told by a staff member that it was common knowledge JPL had been told to clear a communications channel that was being used for the unmanned Voyager spacecraft so that the president could call Challenger during the State of the Union speech. The morning of the launch, there was an article in the Wall Street Journal by Jane Mayer where she reported that the president was going to pause his speech and turn everyone's attention to a screen which would show the hero. This mysterious hero was never brought up again after the explosion. We never found out who this hero was, as no hero was ever presented at the 1986 State of the Union. The Reagan administration remained adamant that this was always the case, that there wasn't going to be a mention of Christa McAuliffe in the speech at all. A week later, though, there did still happen to be a mention of the science experiment that a student made that was on the Challenger when it exploded. So they were going to mention the science experiment, but not the teacher.
As they said in the film, Back to the Future, where we're going, we don't need roads.
This isn't definitive proof of a cover-up at all. In fact, you can say it's strange to suggest the president would stop his speech and call somebody during the State of the Union. Perhaps a mention during the speech, sure, but this type of action is a little bombastic. It is Reagan. He is always known for his showmanship, so it's kind of in character. Like, hey, look, there's that teacher I put into space with that program I started. This is all hearsay, though. What the speech on January 28th was supposed to be has never been disclosed. All we have to go off of is that the Reagan administration's official stance on the Challenger disaster is that it in no way had ties to the State of the Union address the very same day. There was never going to be a mention of a hero in 1986, and Reagan never planned to mention the program that he started. So let's move away from the State of the Union then. What if it wasn't that? Could there have been something else on January 28th that made it an important cutoff date? Well,
No,
apparently
Phoenix,
there
it's
was.
not FDR. The space
NASA
lesson.
schedules for the shuttle were strict. They either happened on time or not at all. We know what the planned schedule for the Challenger was. One of the most important aspects of the entire mission was for Christa to teach a lesson in space. This lesson, just like the Challenger launch, would be broadcasted to schools across the nation. This lesson really seemed to be the culmination and entire point of her being there in the first place. That inspiration to get into STEM that the administration hoped for. The lesson was planned for day 4. Now, the Challenger was originally meant to launch on Monday, January 27th, but because of the delay, they had to push it to January 28th. 4 days from then would be a Friday, a weekday where millions of kids are still in school. It's cutting it close, but it's still manageable. If the shuttle had to be delayed again, though, then that lesson would be scheduled for a day where no kids are in school. This lesson might be entirely scrapped. Even if there were no plans for the State of the Union address, this lesson was well known and anticipated. Is it so insane to imagine that NASA would give the go-ahead just to remain on schedule? I don't think so. This was an organization which was playing it pretty fast and loose with safety. In his book Challenger Revealed, Richard C. Cook described NASA as being pretty confused when the explosion happened. Like, they had protocols for when a disaster occurred, but it was like nobody expected one to actually happen. You know, perhaps there's no single reason for why the Challenger had to go on the 28th. Maybe there's just a bunch of small ones. It was optimal for many parties involved to launch. I don't believe Reagan personally picked up a phone and ordered the shuttle to take off. Administrations are big, and such a decision probably came down to some middleman or public relations figure that just wanted to boost the president's image. Nobody in the White House probably even knew about the potential danger of launching in such conditions. Who knows what an O-ring is? I don't, that's nerd crap. But there was very clearly somebody who should have known better though, William Graham. Not that William
Devin.
Graham. Yeah, there's two William Grahams that knew Reagan. He was the one where the buck stopped, he had the power to delay the launches, and he didn't. We will truly never know how involved the Reagan administration was with forcing the Challenger to launch. Honestly, I started this entire rabbit hole because the concept just seemed so insane. This video was supposed to be a dumb April Fool's joke about a Muppet exploding. Now I'm like a month late and I look like an insane person. In reality, I personally believe that the story is far less dramatic than that. In my opinion, I think Graham decided to launch just to keep his boss happy. Graham went on to serve a lengthy career of 5 months as NASA administrator before resigning and leaving forever. He dabbled in being the science advisor to the president until 1989, before then going into the private sector. A fate that anybody familiar with the federal government would have saw coming a mile away. He wasn't the only cause or reason, of course. There were many conditions that led to the Challenger exploding. It just so happens that some of those conditions were much more individualistic than others. Sometimes it takes something blowing up in everyone's face for things to get back on track. Good thing nothing bad will ever happen to a shuttle ever again. Frankly, after doing so much research for this thing, I've lost a lot of respect for NASA, you have no idea. This entire story is made up of so much hearsay and rumors that I just didn't bother telling you 90% of it. There's always something some reporter said or some info removed from a memo. This is something you either take at face value or you're already arguing with me in the comments. A lot of people made a lot of really bad decisions, just like using taxpayer dollars to rocket a yellow bird into outer space. Which brings us back to the entire point of this video, Muppet tragedy. The Big Bird Challenger fact is not new. It's brought up on the internet all the time actually. It's just this dark joke of how Big Bird was one step away from being a part of a major disaster. And that's why I even started this video. After all of this, if Big Bird, a Muppet, had been chosen to go to space instead of the first private citizen, I don't think NASA would have pushed the Challenger launch on the 28th. Big Bird wouldn't have been shown off at the State of the Union. Nor would he have taught kids in school. They might have even waited until there was warmer and safer conditions. Maybe the O-rings wouldn't have been frozen. I guess my point here is, and the point of this whole video, is that if Big Bird had been on the Challenger instead, it probably wouldn't have exploded.
Fantastic. Thank you for Lauren. Phoenix, what does FDR stand for? Communism or something. I'm gonna get more drink. Damn, it's 11:17. Fucking A. I need to eat something, man. Federal Democratic Reserves. I'm surprised you watched it all. It was a good video. And I'm also fucking exhausted, so... My brain didn't have the willpower to go, I'll stop at 5 minutes. Should I get pizza? Of some form or fashion. Grab a snack, I'll run to the bathroom. Was your last social democratic president? Thanks, Phoenix. Did you read a Google fucking article, bro?
Careful, Lord Bathan. It's a little crowded here.
I can't travel to the fucking city. Are we serious? Why can I not travel? The fuck? Can't see a movie with her, so I can't do anything. Huh. I can't even check the map. Are you gonna play in the sandbox, Vivian? She is, okay. Something tells me it's not going to remain valid. James is calling me. Hi, James.
Who is this?
I hung up. Hey, James.
Who put this law on my young people?
I hung up. Hey, James.
Hang up and forget it.
He hung up. Hey, James.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
What? Did you hang up there?
I think you hung up, bro.
I could have sworn that the call ended. Oh, no, I can't. You have to do the control lock by yourself.
What?
What? I was
What?
almost hit me with her car. I said, oh no, you have to do the control lock by yourself. What are you doing?
Crack. Mm-hmm. What?
What are you doing actually?
Crack.
You don't do crap.
You don't know my life.
Well, you mean, are you cracking Emma?
Yeah.
Like you know, you're crack, like, you know? Are we cracking Emma?
Who the hell is we? Get in line, dog.
In line? Bro, I got to her before you did.
So?
You gotta catch up with me, twin. I'm just waiting for a femboy.
Oh, are you now?
For a boyfriend.
You're on stream, by the way.
Oh.
So now everybody knows about your femboy desires.
No, I'm gay! You made me gay!
I don't think that's how that works. I think you're just gay.
I would have been gay if it was just you and me.
What? Huh?
Did you rip the Twilight Masquerade bundle?
No.
If it has anything I want in it, I'm killing myself in front of you.
Oh. Oh.
I think this is a win-win.
Oh.
I get a hit and he dies.
Yeah.
That girl is completely naked. Oh well.
Well, I'm getting Lucia right here.
This is what happens when I do work. It was Rapamax.
Pleasure to work with you, Proxy.
So what are you doing?
Crack.
Are you doing dailies?
Yeah.
How are those going?
Uh-huh.
They going good?
Yeah.
Remember when you did the dailies that one time?
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Times, yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Say Azelf?
Huh?
You said Azelf, right?
No. I think you're hearing what you want to hear.
I do really like the Lake Trio.
You do that, don't you?
Call me Mesprit, the being of emotions, the way I be in motion. Bars cheering from the crowd.
I don't know.
Rappa.
Yeah. crazy how she's literally about to show up.
What does that mean?
Oh, you know.
No, I just asked you. Bro, why is fucking this dude messed? Oh, I texted him. Is Killer in chat?
Well, Killer, are you in chat?
If he says scooter bike, I'm crashing my car.
Killer says, who's asking?
It's the IRS, but I have a big hat on.
It's the IRS, but he has a big hat on, claims James.
It's a very tempting offer.
Killer said bust.
What?
Killer said bust.
What does that mean? Like you busted, or like? he is
Like he's
busted, or
thinking Jade. Like he's thinking Jade, I think.
But I claimed it was me.
Well, no, you said IRS agent with a big hat.
Oh, me, but with a disguise as an IRS agent with a big hat.
Okay, Killer, what if it's James disguised as an IRS agent with a big hat?
But you don't know it's me.
But you don't know it's James.
It's such a good disguise.
It's apparently a really good disguise, claims him.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, it's a really good disguise. Counterpoint, is railing a dude gay if you didn't know they were a dude? Says Killer.
Absolutely not.
That was way too quick.
Absolutely not.
That you didn't even, you did not even consider.
Absolutely not.
So,
No, never. Never. You didn't know. How are you gonna know? You know what I mean?
You're sounding like the Rigby guy right now.
I'm just saying, like, those dudes be fucking.
The big one's here. It's about time.
It was about the sex for them. With the women, it's about the money. That dude.
Master the ethereals, and you master the timing. Try this move.
Yeah, sure thing, man.
Easy.
Try this on for size.
It was indeed.
What did you do?
Crack.
Strike at once.
Perfect timing.
Go on the attack. Just like that. Finishing strike. You want a Surrey? Easy peasy. Try this move.
Try this on for size.
What?
They're just small fry.
I mean, if I said hypothetical dude's disguise was as good as James's hypothetical disguise, how would you know?
That's what I'm saying. Killer low-key gonna be fucking me. He ain't even gonna know it.
That's a quote.
No. That's not.
Quote ad. That's what I'm saying.
It's too good of a disguise, though.
Killer. What? Stop, phone. I'm not trying to set up my phone right now. Killer's gonna be fucking me.
Low key.
And he ain't even gonna know. James. With his convincing disguise.
It's very convincing. No one knows, except it's me.
Bro saw the bait and kept eating after getting caught.
I mean, it's already it's called the sunk cost fallacy for a reason.
What does that mean?
The worm, why would the fish stop eating the worm? He's already been caught. He's already cooked. Might as well indulge in a final meal. In this case, the final meal is killer.
No, in this case, the final meal is you. You're getting fucked. I don't know. It depends on how good your disguise is.
It's quite convincing.
This one's weak.
Just like that!
Your claims are far less convincing than your outfit.
Strike at once!
I think James got excited.
Go on the attack! Easy peasy!
Try this on for size.
Oh, you want Mario.
Master the ethereals, and you master the timing!
Perfect timing.
Weaken them to give us an advantage! Try this move! Master the ethereals, and you master the timing!
Try this on for size. Here comes the pain.
Give it all you got. That's the power of perfect timing.
Why did that? Okay, that's how that works. Cool.
Strike at once. Just like that. Finishing.
Perfect timing.
Try this move. That's the power of perfect timing. Give it all you got.
Not super much, Eli. I have work at 11.
Have a taste of this. Master the ethereals, and you master the timing. Go on the attack. Weaken them to give us an advantage. They're looking worn out. Keep it up. Just like that. Try this move. Master the ethereals, and you master the timing. Looks like we were outplayed.
That sucks ass. Okay.
Have yourself a nightmare. One strike will send you packing.
Okay. I look the same as I was at 18. Forlorn and not old in the same sentence. I'm only 30, bro, is proving my point. It was not complete. It was fucking 5 Forlorn, I mean this in the nicest way possible. How are they not recognizing you as a regular?
Dynamite
Huzlock.
72 wasted 1 bits. Huzlock.
Are we being dead ass? Are we being Anji Dizzle right now? On forsooth. Does it really need completing back on track? What does that entail? Huzlock, Pokemon Huzlock. The Huz are the Pokemon. I'd kill to skip that awkward 30 seconds each time. Do you want to Puzzlock? See, Eli, the issue is that not only have we not started yet, I have work at 11. I'm going to have to get up early to feed the dogs, and then I have work. So I don't know how willing I am to go at really any length of time. Is that a yes? It's a resounding yes. I haven't eaten at all. And Phoenix was murdered in cold blood. I completed my first nightmare run in CZ, and yay. Why I'm banned, says Phoenix. Phoenix and cold blood in the same sentence. Thanks, Forlorn. Did you really thank Forlorn for me reviving you? He didn't. Forlorn did it after I fucking brought you back. Ah! And now he's dead too. Help. Get up and eat to who shot the sheriff at. What? How? Forlorn, did you eat the bottle? Did you eat the bottle too? Hi, Kirby. I'm losing my mind here a little bit. Oh, it kept my previous message. Min break. You mean mind break, Phoenix? I feel like you mean mind break. When don't you lose your mind? Oh. Ah, poo. Should I just get Papa John's? Since it's literally fucking might as well be right next to my house. And he's banned again. He's banned again, and so now I have to deal with him sending Steam messages. Get up and eat that horse, then got banned. It didn't show. It was right there. Type 2 shot the sheriff. I can't see chatter. Do a Nuzlocke that is also soul linked. I haven't eaten anything, Eli. I'm gonna get Papa John's. I'm gonna get Papa John's. I'm gonna get Papa John's. Max, you said work at 11! Exclamation mark. Yeah, Forlorn, I noticed. A normal time instead of midnight literally every night. Eli had work at 4. I got up at 3. The exclamation was not intended. I figured. Fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. You could order unlocked for a hard cap of an hour. Forlorn, what are you even trying to say? Forlorn! What is we doing, dog? Okay, let me actually double check, because I think I checked the Papa John's. Yeah, it closes at 1. He doesn't have socialized healthcare. I did the thing for Don Hung PT. What thing? What, like using Clara Light Cone? Oh, no, E6S5, gotcha. Lock autocorrects to locked. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna get Papa John's cheese sticks. He has 5.2k attack. Oh. Oh. I'm fighting autocorrect, not drunken spelling. Forlorn, I feel like you could reasonably be fighting both, if we're being honest with ourselves. Spiel is German. Yeah, for play. You're not helping your case. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, that doesn't help me. It's for speaking, like reciting. I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna chill. Do you eat the... No, I do not. I wonder if I can request for it to not be there, too. Probably not. Broca, are we being FR? Are we being on God? You can. I can't see anything for it, so I clearly can't. Literally nothing for it. Where Hat Gamble Gur? Is there any... I'm not getting delivery. It's fucking 2 minutes from my house. Not even. I leave my house, go, make a turn, I'm there. I am not getting delivery. I'm using the app for Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna order the pizza. I need to fucking fill in my card information. Oh, pizza places hate to see me coming. Quick triangulated location based on that. I genuinely found the college he went to anyway more important thing. Should I be concerned? Probably. Why did this update? Okay. I'm actually gonna crash out over every fucking living thing on Earth right now. Gracie was eating the fucking wood underneath, like, cabinets in our kitchen. So, I don't know. And that was literally just because I'm not upstairs. Like, there's just splinters of wood on the ground when I came up. So you probably heard me scream and bash my fucking head into the countertop in anger at what I'm fucking dealing with. It's fine though. It's fine though, but it's fine though. Pizza's estimated to be ready by like 12:11. It's fine. So I found a dude in 33 that's obsessed with gambling, and he gave me an item that makes it so every single attack the character is equipped to has a 50% chance to either do half damage or triple damage. Nice. Hell yeah. Well, you see, she's not trapped anywhere. She has most of the house. In fact, we have to close so many doors because she'll just go, huh. What if I go into Max's room and shit on his brother's bed? What if I go into Mom's room and eat all the water bottles in there and make a fucking mess? What if I do that? What if I go into the bathroom and get in the shower and then eat the bath mat? See, this wouldn't be nearly half as much of a problem is she not potty trained? No, she really is not. Not nearly enough. And half the issue is that my mom drunkenly decided, hey, what if we get another dog while we're still dealing with Charlie? And I love Gracie. I love her dearly, but holy shit. She should have gone to a house that was more capable of dealing with her. And honestly, I'm blowing it out of proportion in general. It's fine when there are people here. But right now, I'm the only person at the house. At all. My brother is occasionally here. Fine.
All warmed up and ready to go.
Feeling any better now? Oh, now we're talking.
Perfect timing.
It's all right. Just like that! It's the power of perfect timing!
This'll be over in no time.
Just like that! Give it all you got!
My mom sent me to a pizza party while my dog in high school was dying that I didn't want to leave. A pizza party, you mean? I'd say that's fundamentally different, though, for Lauren. I would not call that comparable. That seems more like she wants to shield you from the pain of loss. My mom was just drunk and was thinking, oh, I'm gonna look at cats. I'm gonna look at cats. And, if I didn't go with her, she probably would have driven by herself, for like an hour while drunk. And then, in spite of me and my dad telling her, my dad over phone, me in person, that we cannot handle another dog. Because Happy had just passed away. We were just getting, like, back in shape. Mom still went, let's get a dog. It's fine. It's fine. Your mom drunk driving sounds terrifying. She's gotten a DUI before. Hasn't stopped her from drinking.
So, what I really need is...
Yidhari, we're here to help.
Ah, Grandpa Goo. This is the friend I mentioned to you. Everyone, this is my neighbor, Grandpa Goo.
Intervention.
He's taking good care of me.
Hey!
I
run
genuinely
off now,
give
little
up.
lamb, little pup, and little thief! I'm not finished yet!
What's going on here?
Grandpa Goo, these are the people that forced
Grandpa
their way into the
Goo.
docks and beat us up.
Then you all should
Get 'em, right? Got it. Let's go, boys. Grab your stuff.
quickly apologize to our guests. How many times have I told you? Life isn't about throwing punches, it's about knowing how to connect with people. These are all
I don't like
Hari's
stepping
friends.
outside after a
You
drink.
just
My mom
attacked
doesn't like
without
stepping
even
outside
figuring
without
out
having
who
a
they
drink.
are?
Huh? Hari? The little girl from the Murphy family? Oh, sorry. It's a big misunderstanding.
And you have the audacity to go around bragging you'll be the next shipping tycoon of Eridu? How about you focus on finishing your actual work first?
Wait, Eridu? Right. This should be Port Elpis from my childhood memories.
One time I did
Back
get onto a
before the old
lawnmower,
capital had
intentionally
fallen.
going behind Max's back to buy the dog.
No
No,
wonder Port
not
Elpis
behind my
looks a little
back, in
different
front of
from
me.
how I remember. So this is how it used to be.
Either way, Hari, I found the videotape you were looking for. You want
Like,
to give it to your mom as a
Because he went to one of those,
birthday
like,
gift,
side
right?
rooms to, like, play with the dog. And, like, at the time, Gracie was a little puppy. She even peed in that room. Because she's
Wait,
still a little puppy.
Videotape. Birthday.
And I'm telling my mom, we
Val,
can't. We
Did
cannot.
Yari remember something again?
Not only is
It
this
seems Fairy has
ridiculously
captured another
expensive,
fragment of her memory.
but no matter how cute she is, we cannot handle taking care of a puppy. Here is free hat. Thank you, Phoenix, for the free hat that you totally did. And she's like, okay, and she walks out. And while I'm in there, wear hat redeem. I'm wearing this hat because Phoenix, it's Petra's birthday. While I'm in there with Gracie, petting her and be like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Petra, the Peter. Assuming he's telling the truth. But he's too generous to lie. I hear her out there signing papers to adopt Gracie. Like, I don't think I've genuinely been more upset with my mother as a human being than I was at that moment.
Looks like back then, Hidari really did ask Grandpa Goo for a tape to give to her mom.
Petra's outside on his birthday!
Let's forget about the videotape for now. Grandpa Goo, we came here to find out more about the Darkwater Research
Not a
Center.
pound, it was an animal shelter.
Hari just told me she wants to
Or
go there
adoption
to find her
clinic,
mom.
whatever.
I really want to help, but in our line of
I don't
work,
know.
the client's
I
info
don't
must be
fucking
kept confidential. Besides, all the key shipping information is with the one who runs the ship, Captain Morgan.
All right.
Only the navigator in
What
charge
happened
of
to the
sailing
dog?
has access
We
to it.
adopted Gracie. Like, we've had her for the past, like, what, half a year at this point? And she's still a chaotic beast. Because with Happy, we didn't do a great job, like, training Happy. But, like, that was when it was just him and a cat. Charlie was phenomenal. Like, we barely had to do anything for her. She just kind of did her own thing. It was perfect. Like, she didn't pee or poop anywhere in the house unless, like, we left her alone for, like, a day. For whatever reason. How big is she going to be? She's already too big. She's already too big. Like, she can jump onto the counter. She can get her head over the counter and, like, reach her arm out to get Leo's food. Like, it's... Charlie teach Gracie? What? To poop and shit in the house? Charlie can't take care of herself. That's the big issue here, Phoenix. If Charlie could walk, this would be fine. But we're dealing with Charlie peeing and pooping in the house because she can't feel her hind legs. And then a puppy that just goes, she can poop in the house. I can poop in the house. Yay! Why are you describing the coffin and Andy and Laylee but as dogs? What? Maybe buy a shot collar. I'm gonna go get the pizza. I'll be back, probably, unless I die in a horrific car crash. Did I mention my, my car is, acting up now, too? The level control system's fucked on it now, so it's a fucking bumpy ride no matter where I go. I just got told my order is almost ready. No, we do, but she's still such a little baby. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure I spent more time between, like, waiting for my car to air up and getting through the front door than I did either A, waiting for my food, or B, like, driving there. And I hear Gracie jumping up, so something tells me she's trying to get something. Okay, actually back. Oh, but Gracie just... We can't put our full focus on her, which is what you want to do for a puppy, because we have to deal with a dog that's basically been reduced to a puppy. I'm gonna fucking kill myself! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Okay. I got Papa John's, because if I don't fucking eat something, I'm going to die. If not physically, then mentally.
I just handle cargo and personnel checks. As for the actual coordinates, there's nothing I can do about that.
Oh, it's all right, Grandpa Goo. Sorry for the trouble. We'll think of another way.
And again, everything is expedited. Expedited? Exacerbated? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Seeing as I'm dealing with them by myself. And it is just consistently out of hand. My parents get home Monday morning, though. Hopefully. Their flight in got delayed, so if their flight out gets delayed, I'm gonna be a very unhappy camper. Ugh. And they apparently had to spend like an extra $1,000 on their flight. God, I almost knocked over fucking my glass. There's a pepper in here. Why does Papa John's choose to have a pepper here? That's just airlines, yeah. It doesn't really help because my parents are even worse off financially than I am. Bet you didn't think that was possible. The thing that sucks is that by all metrics, we really should be doing a lot better. Like with the job my dad works, we should be doing so much better, especially with the house we have. But like legitimately speaking, my mom has spent far more money than she really should for years. And that is even without the blatant alcoholism involved. Anyway, this pizza's pretty yummy. You're good for Lauren. I needed to rant. Durant the GOAT. The other thing is that, Gracie probably gets taken care of the most by, like, me and my dad. Because my mom will usually just lay down in the living room with them. Meanwhile, my dad's usually the one taking them out at, like, 6 in the morning before he goes to work. And I'm dealing with them for, like, most of the day when I don't work. So it just kind of sucks because my brother's barely ever home, and when he is home, that's usually when Gracie has already shit on his bed. On the bright side, though, my brother changed his sheets, and Gracie has not laid a finger on them, which is very interesting because I've seen her in there. Absolutely for Lauren. The issue is that our last 2 dogs before Gracie were mama's dogs. They followed her like she gave birth to them. Like they wouldn't exist without her. And here's the other thing for Lauren. She was initially going to look at cats. that day when she was drunk. But none of the cats stood out to her. Meanwhile, I saw plenty of cats where I'm like, oh, that one's cute. But my mom's just like, oh, none of them speak to me. And then we looked around at the dogs. I'm like, oh, these are cute dogs, but we're not getting a dog. And then, like, there was a middle box. Logic pulled most away. So by changing the sheets, it removes the mark point. Yeah, that's fair. And here's the thing. My mom didn't have dogs growing up. Actually, no, she had one dog growing up, I think. It had, like, 3 cats growing up. And for the longest time, we had only a cat. Like, I think we got happy when I was, like, 10. Like, Lulu, the cat we had before Ollie, who is the cat we had before Leo now, we had her since, like, I was maybe, like, 1. So I think by most metrics, my mom is probably better with cats, but, like, she likes dogs. But dogs are not very conducive to how she's been living her life. Smile. Especially when they are dogs that either need to be potty trained or need to be babysat. In the case of Charlie. Okay. I shouldn't say she doesn't take care of them, because she does. It's just that she is very much bitten off more than we can chew. Like, I'm not giving her enough credit, mostly on the back of I hate how alcoholic she is. But she does take care of them to what extent she can. I should mention, with how many times she has fallen, either due to the fact that she is clumsy, she's always been clumsy as shit, and the alcohol. It's not exactly safe for her to sling Charlie. For example, Parmesan's probably 8 months old. I don't think she's a year yet. I'm fairly certain not, because she was like a couple weeks old when we got her. I don't know what that is, Phoenix. I'm gonna go with no. Tear a piece. You mean a therapist? Ads are done. What I was saying for Lauren is that tear a piss. It's not reasonable for my mom to do certain things for the dogs, which is why it's that much worse that she got a new dog. Without much agency from my dad. Agency, or is agency the right word? I don't know, you probably get what I mean regardless. From my dad, who is the one that's making the money for how much does she drink to be unable to function. It's a combination of drinking and a combination of how many times she has either gone through surgery or fallen. Approval's not the right word either, because like, my dad is very okay with my mom spending money. It's just when she spends money without any, like, word that she's doing that. Like, not even like, hey, I'm probably gonna go shop, hey, I'm gonna go look for a dog. Or like when he says, we can't do this, and she goes, okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. How many dogs do you have? 2. And then we have Leo. So 2 dogs, 1 cat. Wait, she fell and needs surgery. I'm saying, like, throughout her life, she has had multiple surgeries. And throughout her life, she has fallen multiple times. Surgeries of varying degrees. And falls of varying damage. Like, I think it was a couple months ago. She was drunk. And my dad was a little drunk. And my dad, I've talked to my dad about this, and he's like, I just drink to keep up with her. I'm still not old. And we joke that it's because she's left-handed, why she's so clumsy. We joke about it all the time. But one time, I think they went to, like, Home Depot. And I think my dad was a little drunk, but, like, not drunk. Maybe tipsy at best. Or buzzed. Mom was drunk. Drunk. And she fell and took him down with her. And so she got a black eye, and he got, like, a gash down, not a gash, but, like, cut down his face. And, like, they've joked so many times about how, like, if someone didn't know them and saw how, like, messed up she was, that they'd think my dad is abusive. They would absolutely think that my dad is abusive when he really is not, in any way, shape, or form. But, like, I think even, like, a couple weeks ago, she was really drunk and fell in the bathroom. And, like, even now, she has a fucking... Okay, I say even now. Like, 2 days ago when she was here, she had, like, a fucking, like, think about, like, your palm, like, outstretched palm. That's how big the bruise was on her side. Need to tell her to wake up her idea. Phoenix, what does that fucking mean? I'm just genuinely worried of the state of affairs. When she doesn't drink, she's fine. When she drinks, everything gets worse. The problem is she drinks a lot. Max the link, Phoenix the I don't care. She can pause drinking for how many days? Like if she's at the hospital? Matter of how much each day, like people with their smoking, right? Where's the hat? Petra's not birthday anymore. Petra is probably birthday. But he's also not here. The issue is she, like, it is a thing of she is on medication a lot of the time as well. So that's already a bad combination. And she vapes. So you have all three of those in combination with each other. Merc's so outside. You have to tell her you're going to end up dead in a ditch because of her. That's not gonna happen, though, is the thing. Because she knows if I'm in the same car as her, she's not going to be the one driving. Like, ever.
You will be ground to dust.
Listen up, chosen ethereal. This battle is all yours. Feeling any better now? Just like that! Master the ethereals, and you master the timing! You okay?
That miss.
Feeling much better now.
That's the power of perfect timing! Just like that! Finishing strike! Master the ethereals, and you master the timing! Feeling any better now?
Try this on for size.
What about your dad? Meds and alk don't mix. Imagine your mom's carrying your local alcoholic. Fish sauce. You can put her up on the list, the no drinking list. What? Where do she get her alcohol from? My dad usually gets it. Because the thought is, oh, we'll just have a little drink here and there. Oh, and the big part that I recently remember. Also, stopping cold turkey can just kill an alcoholic. Then tell your dad to stop it. So someone didn't listen to what Forlorn just said. But one time, this is actually pretty recent, probably like within the last month, Mom and Dad were gonna have like a couple drinks because I was gonna drive them somewhere. Cold turkey is just a phrase. Phoenix, I'm not going to trust you at all on this. And my mom was pouring a drink for my dad. Usually they'll have like rum and Coke. My mom was pouring just rum, no Coke. Like at all. And my dad was not very pleased at this. At all. Phoenix, people have died growing out of it. How much? Like the whole cup? Like bigger than this? Like honestly, probably like this big, this tall in comparison. Buy less alcohol. Oh god, I've only done that like twice. Buy beard. Both times gave hangovers. I forgot how good the cheese sticks were. Did she go through the whole 750? I have no idea. Genuinely no idea. The other thing is that she'll very frequently be drinking before I'm even awake. And so by the time I know she's drunk, it's well too late for me to even have an idea of how much she's had. Roka's drunk 90% of the time. Phoenix, you've done it. You've cured every single addiction. Nobody's addicted to anything anymore. Yay, Nobel Peace Prize. How noble, Phoenix.
This is a tough one.
Really, Phoenix.
Time to fight.
Yeah, I'm addicted to water. Max, stop drinking. Okay, Phoenix. Max, stop drinking. Forces me to drink. You don't get any of this, Phoenix, because of that.
better now?
Perfect timing.
The nightmare comes to an end now! Try this move. Just like that! Oh, now we're talking! They're just small fry.
Was back high. Welcome back, Peter. Lots of meat back to eat. But how strong is your liver, Max, from being a descendant of an alcoholic? I have no idea if she was a bad alcoholic before I was born. I don't know. And I don't plan to ever find out, because I don't plan to ever have a fucking drink in my life. Feed me, Max! Feed me! I completely forgot about the garlic dipping sauce. Time to make myself fucking sick. How are you not dead? From what? Oh, you're talking to Forlorn. Well, did you eat anything during that? Because, I mean, if you ate stuff during that, that's not impossible to survive, I'd say, probably. I don't know, actually. Not much. Alright, well, I don't know how you're alive. We dip it into garlic. That night, Forlorn? Because if it's that night, that's a decent amount of food. Anyway, Phoenix, chill. Phoenix, I thought you didn't have a house. It's my mom's house. I'm not getting with your mom. $10, take it or leave it. For a house or for Forlorn's liver?
Yikes! This one's tough. You asleep?
Have a good wank, Phoenix. My... Forgot how good the cheese sticks from Papa John's were with the garlic dipping sauce. Hi, James.
Oh, now we're talking. Just like that.
Perfect timing.
Feeling any better now? Master the ethereals, and you master the timing.
Ow. I certainly am.
You okay? Strike at once. It's the power of perfect timing.
Feeling much better now.
Try this move. Feeling any better now? Come to an end now.
Final Seaside Celeste, thank God my profile name is appropriate. Alright, I'm gonna do the end of stream single and go to bed. Kaboom. Good luck, thank you. I won't need it, because I'll get it right here, and if I don't, Petra, the generous Petra, the outdoors Petra, will grant me the pulls necessary to get Lucia and her W engine and Vivian's W engine anyway. Because he's so generous. Kerploosh. Shabam. Oh, Petra! I can wait till tomorrow, seeing as Petra's probably outside right now. Unlimited games, but no games. It's already done. It's already done, what do you mean? Alternative universe, Eli naming himself Dynamite 67. On that note, on that horrific note, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow, Eli, you don't have to do this. Tomorrow, he's still doing it. Tomorrow, he's continuing to do it. Good for Lorne, good. Tomorrow will be dailies, and then, I don't know, that's because you're 30. Nobody does. Dailies, and then either ZA or the Soul Lock, or is there even a third option? Eli's doing that. I should say I cast Fireball, then drink one. Good night.